Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Hold on. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. See here. All right, Mike. Let me know if you can hear me now. I got so many things. Uh, I have so many things. I got this new, new watch, but it has a microphone and Bluetooth, and I can answer the phone. I can actually hear you on the watch, and it takes over. Or and my truck. I started the truck because I'm running the coffee machine. All that stuff takes over, and I always forget. I always forget. I don't know why, but always forget. Let's see. Yeah, let's get the charger going. That going, so we'll lose that. Right back. Okay. Well, what I'm saying earlier is I'm gonna be running behind on my next load because um, they got the paperwork wrong. And when I first started driving, I, I used to get so upset when stuff didn't go my way. What? Did it fix anything? Nope. Did things change? Nope. So I'm giving myself a coronary for no freaking reason. So you know what? I you know I, every once in a while it comes out, but it doesn't. I've been getting a whole lot better. It's getting frustrated, and this I hate to say the sister. We all picked up this load from uh, uh, what was that place? It's loads of cardboard. Trader Joe's. It's a distribution center in Florida, Daytona Beach. I know this wasn't the first load to this place, but the lady said, you need something with our name on the BOL, whatever. And when I picked up the load, I said, are you sure this is the right BOL? I'm going here. It doesn't have the address. Yes, this is right. Because they had 5 loaded trucks. They had 5 loaded trucks. No. What we were taking was this is cardboard. So when they open all the boxes, they got to get rid of that. those boxes. They don't just throw them away. They make money. Recycling places give them money for, I guess, the weight, the tonnage, or whatever, and they take it to places where this is how you get your toilet paper and stuff like that. Out of these cardboard boxes. Well, and I made sure. I said it. I asked the head guy, "Yep, you got the right stuff. Are you sure?" "Yes, sir." "Are you positive?" "Positive." I get there. I get there the night before, and I check in 5 hours before I'm supposed to be there. I didn't get unloaded for 5, 6, 7, 8 hours after after I was supposed to be unloaded. This is the wrong paperwork. Another night trucks comes in. This is the wrong paperwork. Another night. This is the wrong paperwork. This is the wrong paperwork. This is the wrong paperwork. So there was like 4 night trucks. I thought I worked for night. There's 4 night trucks, and we all had the wrong paperwork. She waited all day, and I think she's to cover her behind because I said, "Wait a minute, you mean to tell me this is the first time a load has showed up here?" No, this lady, she's the one that is the focal point here. So later on that afternoon, around 4:30, she came and said, "Well, just write all your stuff down on this form, and then I'll let you in." And she started covering her behind because we've been sitting there all day. You know what I'm saying? I just started laughing. I was like, I'm like, it's okay. I don't care. See, I get paid. I get paid to sit there too. I know. I'm getting my detention pay, and I know I'm gonna get mine. You know what I mean. So I, there's nothing I can do about it. So about a month ago, I got yelled at for being late for a load. They better not call me today with that crap. I'm telling you right now. I called it in, and I'm gonna be respectful. I said I'm gonna be respectful, but don't talk down to me. Don't yell at me. This ain't. It's not my fault, and I'm gonna explain it. Then after that, y'all deal with it. Don't come this way with it. You know what I mean? Um, and you know me, Mike. I'll fly off the handle, but I'm gonna try to be respectful as possible. But I'm gonna let her know I ain't the one. Not today, because especially when it ain't my fault. But I have no way to drop this load and then get another 100 miles before 10 o'clock. It just ain't gonna happen. But it is what it is. You know what I mean. Um, I'm trying to figure out what would be common sense to do with my lawn when I come home. Go home in a few days. I need to do something, but I need to do it at a budget, on a budget, or a discount. Now, I want to level out the area where I'm trying to put these plugs and everything, but I've never leveled the lawn out before, so I don't want to mess up the plugs that I got there. So, and I don't want to put kind of sort of don't want to put no more sand out there. And reason was I've got layers of sand out there, and it's made that front into concrete. I got to break out my core aerator. I got two of them, the two tanks. I got to break them out. But both tires went flat, and they're brand new inner tube. They both went flat. Uh, I'm gonna break out my air compressor and hopefully fill them up to see if they hold air. If they do, I'm gonna break so the one that's flat is the one that got the blades on it, and I'm gonna core aerate this whole area. I was waiting, but I think I need to aerate to get this grass to grow a whole lot better than it's doing. So I gotta cause the destruction before it can be revived. You know what I mean? Um, I'm not gonna put it over the plug that I just did. See if any, I'm enough that little area where the plug that I just did, but I'm going to pour aerate around it. Um, and I'm gonna wait because I found a place where I can buy uh, Zenith's Voyager seed. I don't know if it's the same seed. It looks like it, but this bag of seed is $50 compared to the same bag if I buy it over here at Superside. It's $160, and they say it's hard to grow. So I'll pay the 50, and it's not gonna show up till July in the heat of summer, where I think I need it. That's when I need to put the seed down anyway. But I'm gonna get some perennial rye, and I'm gonna put that down to hopefully fill in the bare spots for the summer. Once the heat hits, it's gonna take it out anyway. But uh, I need to see a green lawn. I know I'm moving it over to the Zenith, but until then, I want to see a green lawn. So I'm going to be doing some stuff. I'm thinking about doing a marathon. I can't do it with my phone because after a while my phone heats up and cuts off. But I have a 4K camera. When I get home, I'm gonna play with that camera. I'm gonna play with the camera on my laptop to see. I can do it with StreamYard, but I don't have enough time to StreamYard. I want to do a marathon, uh, maybe like 5 hours or something. I need to, working on the lawn, doing the core rating and the whole 9 yards. I was thinking about doing a marathon. I can't do it Saturday because I gotta go to this party. Anytime I want to do something, I feel like a little baby. Anytime I want to do something, I gotta do other crap. Might do it depending on when I get home. I want to do it sometime this weekend, maybe Friday. Just keep on going for once. So y'all go ahead and check out the other folks that come back or whatever, however you want to do it. But I want to do a marathon. Uh, have a couple of beers, relax, do yada yada yada, walk around and, and do something. Uh, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out something different. Trying to figure out something different. I'm going to be playing with my other 4K camera. God, make sure it's just a little crazy. That's what I'm feeling. I do get finally get to go. I do get to now. I'm gonna be like, I did all that to get what? Yes, this bull crap. You know, this is baloney. Here, it's delicious with the unhealthy creamer. Oh, G got you in the house? What's going on? What's going on? It's so pleasant. Um, finally got my wife to turn off the AT&T. We had AT&T Uverse. They don't even do it no more. Um, I finally convinced her because we have this other streaming service that's got TV and everything on it, and you can you know pre-recorded stuff. She has a specific stuff she can watch as pre-recorded, and I'm like, we pay like $90 every 6 months or something like that, and you're watching everything. I got her an 85-inch TV, and you can see 4K on the daggone thing, and it's stupid. I look. I ain't even driving, and I lose connections. Yeah, I'm like, well, welcome to the drama. I'm not even driving, and you know what? It doesn't matter what state I'm in. When I'm in a rest stop, because that's what I'm at. Yeah, when I'm in a rest stop, that's what happens. It's so freaking stupid. I'm not moving nowhere. I'm in a rest stop. I got 37 minutes before I can go, and that's what happened. That's the frustrating part of doing this sometimes, you know? Yeah, I'm sorry. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. I think before yeah, I'm not even going into I didn't even move nowhere. But we'll see. And I gotta check the heat on this thing. I'll watch that top corner. Yo, this the new Samsung update sucks. And it I used to I can't say because I drive, I set up the voice command to if I said okay, I'm gonna change the word so it doesn't do it. Okay noodle, which we said noodle instead of noodle, it'd be with a G. Um, and it would say, "Can I help you?" And I'd say, and I'd say, "Hey, call so and so." I only call two people, Charles or a normal, and I can't even do that no more. I had to look in the settings and redo it and put it back, and it's so frustrating. I'm not uh, technically savvy. I love things a certain way. Don't mess my stuff up, pain in the butt, and that's it gets so frustrating. I got to get this. I got to get my screen replaced because I'm burnt in. I can start seeing the um, the knob connections for a certain other uh, uh, social media network. And I don't break because what it is, I have another, not that mount you see it, but I have another one down here. So when I'm driving, I'm not looking at it, but my hand is swiping. My hand is swiping. So I'm constant on there to give me something to think about or something to listen to, or listen to music or whatever. But my hand is constantly swiping, so I keep it on a certain screen, and then I'm burnt into the screen. Like, man, this is ridiculous. You know, but it is what it is. I stayed in the spooky trunk rest area last night. I was the first one in the back, and I got rid of some excess baggage. We'll just say it like that. Uh, no, that way, where you can see what I was doing from the front. All right, there's nothing I'll admit to. I just said excess baggage, but um, I'm just I'm just ready to go home. I should have. I'm getting burnt out. Uh, wanted to go home 3 days ago. Oh, but I need you to be home for this day because we're going to this party or whatever. Yes, dear. You know, yes, ma'am. I'm learning good relationships are processed through the fact of yes, dear, yes, ma'am, yes, honey, yes, yes, okay, got you. I'm learning because I'm just that type of person. I really don't want to be bothered, and I need to be bothered. I was gonna wear one of the hats I bought. I bought me um, I bought two hats for me and I bought three for Charles, but they were the wrong size. Came from China. And I stretched them out and kind of messed them up. I'm gonna redo that. I'm gonna save up. I'm gonna get I'm gonna get a you can go downtown Atlanta and get a special made because I want a distressed hat with the big wide rim. I want it with a wide rim that stays solidly straight, and I'm gonna get it made. I'm gonna get it made. I'm gonna tell them what I want, and there's a guy that does that. I'm gonna tell him what I want. See if I can find a good color. I like hats, but I just have a big noggin. I just have a big noggin, and I just have to watch it. You know, I can barely find hat for my head. You know, but um, in cruise news, if we talk about, I've been seeing more and more videos of people going on cruises that don't do their homework. It depends on where you live, Mike. Mike, I've been in Florida for 2 days. It's like 101 degrees down here. It's hot. Um, but back to what I was talking about. There are so many people, and if cruising is fun at any time, you should do a video on this. What to do for new cruises, stuff like that. There's so many people that are getting on these cruises and just paying the money and not doing their homework, not asking questions, not what if this happens, what if that happens. They're not doing their homework, and then they're getting mad at poor customer service. Prime example, I did a little short video of a lady that her husband got poked in the eye or whatever in a basketball game. First of all, you on a cruise ship, what are you playing basketball for? It's for lazy, fat, non-exercising dumb stuff. He got elbowed in the face and got hurt, and he went to medical. That was the dumbest thing you ever can do on the cruise ship. Is go to their medical facility because the clock starts ticking. You could be paying $3,000 or $4,000 for the dumbest things if you go to medical facility on a cruise ship. So if you don't have um, cruise insurance, cruise insurance includes getting sick, travel, um, you travel, emergency evacuation. You get a certain amount of money for all of that stuff. You're paying an extra $100. But everybody that's been cruising for a while knows not to go to medical. First of all, if you broke, if you one of those people that you get a cold and you gotta go to the doctor, you don't need to be going on a cruise ship. I'm telling you right now. If you that oh, I got the flu, I gotta go to the doctor. Look, I woke up, I grew up poor. Look, I go, hey man, have me a bottle of NyQuil, guzzle that sucker down, and a shot of rum, you know, Jamaican rum or dark rum or whatever, and that'll clear all that bugs out. It'll clear your system out so quick, make your head spin. But you guys nowadays, you got to buy all that stuff before you get on the boat. My wife has a bag. She's got a emergency bag, Band-Aid, bandages, Sudafed, sinus medicine, all the whole 9 yards, because these cruise ships, they used to sell that stuff and it would cost you an arm and leg. You pay like $10 for a bottle of NyQuil, or $5 for 2 aspirin. They're not selling no more. So you got to go down to medical to get the same stuff, and then it's going to be a couple $100. You see what I'm saying? $1 billion company knows how to be a billionaire because they're gonna get you. So don't go on these ships talking about this poor customer service. The other guy should have paid for it. He elbowed my husband in the face. It don't work like they don't work like that, and not on the ship. In reality, you see what I'm saying? It don't work like that. And going on a ship, if you got an attitude, if you constantly have an attitude, stay away from cruising. If you constantly have an attitude, stay away from cruising. Because these cruise ships are not small. They're crowded. They're full of big back. They're full of big back people. And by the way, Royal Caribbean's food is just a little bit better. It ain't fantastic, but it's a little bit better. Big back people are getting on this boat, especially Carnival. There was a line wrapped around the pool for Guy's Burger, and it was good, but you kept on going back because you know I'm gonna get my food money worth. So I gotta wait on the line. This is what cruising is. Well, that food wasn't that great, but it was a whole bunch of it. I've actually delivered food to the company, to the warehouse that takes it to the cruise ship. I was charged up. I'm delivering that food that's going to your ship, you know? But people, it wasn't all of that. There was a lady. That's why customer service don't want to deal with us. I I lost my card somewhere to get in my room. So I had to get another one made. So I'm listening, like, she was complaining to customer service. This food, it's not that good. I'm like, and I'm thinking, like, it's better than Carnival when I was going to Utopia. What you crying about? Leave that man alone. Just don't eat it. And it was good. So, you just got something to complain about. But what I'm saying is, our people, exactly. You see, you old school travel. You got travel meds. You got stuff that you take with you. So if something happens, like me, you think I would, I would be skinnier. I got a weak stomach muscle, but it turns out some of my muscles, because of my diabetes, it makes some of these muscles weak. And I regurgitate a lot, but I'm used to it, and I kind of keep it at bay. And at certain times, like I know, don't eat after this hour. I try my best not to. You know what I mean? But if you are a person that constantly has an attitude, don't get on that boat. You're making yourself look like a fool, and you're making us as a people look like a fool. It used to be a time where where black folks got dressed up just to go to the supermarket. But now we're in pajamas, cheap slippers, and those stupid ass bonnets. It's not like you're protecting your real hair. You're protecting that fake hair. That fake hair that that they're saying has carcinogens in it, and it's messing you up and making you sick. A lot of it's got cancer causing. I cannot see having someone else's hair on my head. I think that's disgusting. I might get canceled for it. I think that's freaking disgusting. And they show pictures of people that had stuff sewn in their head for so long. I mean, it's just, it looks like dirt under all of that. And you're walking around like that. And if somebody says that you're ready to fight, you're ready to do this, and you're ready to do that, hey man, don't mess it up for the people like me that work 7 days a week, 10 hours a day, and just want to go and relax, and eat food, have a couple of drinks, and just be done. I don't go to the clubs on the boat. By 8 o'clock, I'm in the bed. 8, 9 o'clock, I'm in the bed. So all that drama, because look, I've been on quite a few cruises. I've yet to see all of that, but y'all be doing it. I was watching a video, and it's just these young sisters getting escorted off the boat. Security's putting them off in the Bahamas, and you're just giving fuel to the fire for these Trumpers, usual suspects, and you can't even say, well, other races do it too. We ain't worried about them. Act your color. Act like you got some sense. Exactly. Exactly. I mean, what is with all of this fake eyelash? I want a six-figure man, but you got eyelashes about that long. Your face is twice the size or wide as mine. Come on now. I don't get it. But if you're that person that after a few drinks you become an a-hole, you don't need to be on a cruise ship. If you're that person that can't mind your business, that's what happens to Caucasians. Oh, excuse me, you're getting a little bit drunk. There was one lady that was on the cruise ship, and there was a person drunk on the dance floor by themselves, spilling their drinks. Even the crew know to mind their business. They didn't stand outside waiting. Hopefully, they'll go away. You gonna go out there? Exactly. Thank you. You go out. There's a white lady went out there and said, "Excuse me, you're spilling your drink. You might want to put that down." They jumped on her, and guess what? The cruise company Carnival charged one person $500 and banned them for life, and charged the lady that got jumped on banned for life. So now this should be a learning lesson. Mind your business. Mind your business. When you go on a cruise, mind your business. I'm about me and my family. If I got to defend my wife, then I'm defend. But other than that, shut up until we can get out of the situation. Mind your business. What happened to? Hey? Because I'll do it. Especially, okay, hey, bro, don't go there, because let me tell you what's going to happen. You're going to get a $500 fine, and then I don't know if you want to cruise anymore. I do. I apologize for whatever offended you. Can I go on my way? Because you get kicked off this boat at the next stop. Don't let's not do this. You know what I'm saying? Let's not go there. You'll get kicked off at the next stop. I'm giving you a fair one. Let's not do this. There's cameras everywhere. Let's not do this. Do you see what I'm saying? And if people start acting like they have some sense, Everything doesn't have to be a fight, but you constantly seeing people put off the book. You're messing with their money. You're messing with their livelihood. You're messing with their stocks. If you're gonna come out here to cruise and enjoy yourself. If you're that person that wants to fight after you start drinking, then don't drink. Put it down. You know what I mean? Put it down. Simple as that. Put it down. And y'all can see I got my one of my favorite shirts, my John Deere. Um, the the auction. I don't need nothing, and I spotted something that I would like to have, but I know the hydraulics on it is bad. It's in South Carolina. He wants $500 for it. It's a standalone mower. That's probably the only one I can get, but I don't have the money all the time to even make an offer on it. But I'm good with everything I got right now. Still trying to focus on a lawn. And I think I'm gonna punch out an area and work on leveling it out when I go home. Still frustrated with my neighbors. They got their whole front lawn ripped up and gone, and it's just Georgia red clay. And they didn't put nothing down. So every time it rains, that mud deposits on my lawn. I mean, not my lawn, but my driveway. So I gotta clean that out when I go home. You know what I mean? Like, you you mother effers getting on my nerves. But I'm gonna repot when I get home. I'm gonna repot my tomato plant. I got a bigger pot. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna repot my tomato plant. I didn't know I bought cherry tomatoes. I don't know what I'm doing. Wife had grew some plants and then just stopped. I came home. I'm looking at all those seeds and she grew. They just dead as a doornail. I'm like, hey, Jeffro, on duty. But my avocado's looking good, and um, two peach trees are looking good. The grape plant, my grapevine is looking good. I got to put a new wooden whatever they call trellis in there to hold it up. I got to put a new wooden trellis there, and that's really good for that. Um, what else? Eh, uh, oh, I started exercise. I was gonna do it today, but now I'll wait till later. I'll wait till later when I get to uh, unloading this mess. I picked up from Target and I'm taking it to a liquidation place. I guess it's Target returns or something, and they sell it to budget liquidation liquidated places and whatnot. That's what I got in the back here. It is what it is, you know. Uh, other than that, we gotta do some more. I gotta get some more short videos because now my 3-minute videos was past that line where where you could, do some stuff. Now it's eating up my hours because it moved, the 3 minute videos moved to the short side. You know what I mean? So it's not working. I'm like, oh, man, I gotta start revamping, but that's okay. So what do you expect? We're gonna be leaving in just a minute, but hey, G Quiet, you seen that video? There's a lady um that did the whole. She could crochet her. I think it was a wedding dress or prom dress. Crochet the prom dress and the whole outfit. Crochet the whole outfit for the boyfriend or the husband. Folks just be folks don't be playing nowadays with this crocheting stuff. Um, it was the bug guy. See, we have a bug guy that comes by quarterly that sprays around, comes in the house. He was admiring my play. Oh, I see you got a grapevine. I see you got the it, my hydrangeas are coming. They're coming out strong. I think I'm gonna buy some more. Um, that was one of the best things I've ever did. Hydrangeas, I might have to trim a few, but the that was one of the best things I got. You really don't have to do nothing to them. You know what I mean? You really don't have to do nothing to them. Yeah, no, there's some talented people out here, Mike. I don't see the patience that y'all do. I just don't. I just don't have it. I'm telling you. Um, but that's the thing about YouTube. When I'm looking for something, which I'm a like, because the those real mowers that I got, I'm gonna be doing videos on that. There's nothing on YouTube about them. There's nothing on YouTube about them. So every process that I go through, I'm gonna be the first to do the video. Yeah, hold on. Let's see what you said. Yeah, yeah, but guess what? When you know what's going to happen when you're fighting, you might not be fighting. If you know they're going to put you off at the next port and you got to find your way home, you'll think twice. You know, if you fight, they're gonna get your credit card for $500. They're gonna override it. No matter what, you're gonna be paying the $500. You might not be fighting. You know, if you get into a fight, you might be banned for life, and you might actually like cruising. You might not be fighting. They need to start having that in the. They need to start having that in the cruise in the muster drill when they start explaining what happened. If you do all of this, we're going to put you on for the next port. Especially if the people that cruise with just their birth certificate and you don't have a passport and you're in another country and you don't even have a visa, you're going to have a hard time getting the heck up out of it. You see what I mean? I know that Bahamas, it's a $250 you can get on, and you got to wait till a certain time in the morning on a certain day to take the ferry back across, you know, in the Bahamas, because me and the wife were looking at taking the ferry, going down to Fort Lauderdale and getting on the ferry and going over to Bimini, or there's another part of the Bahamas where we can go. You know what I mean? There's another part of the Bahamas where we can go. I don't think you would. It depends, especially on these bigger ships. Odom. On these bigger ships, it's not moving like you think it is. They have they have these big um, stabilizers under the waterline that keeps the ship from rocking back and forth and all that stuff. Only on like rough seas, just don't go don't be cruising during hurricane season. You know what I mean? Don't be cruising during hurricane season. And then they have the patches. You put a patch behind your neck on your right below your ear. You put a patch on there. It's fun, bro. It's fun. There's so much stuff to do that you know, and the people. It's a fantasy that you don't want to leave. They the people are nice to you. They know you. It's like Cheers. They know your name. Oh, hold on. It's like Cheers. They know your name. It's so much fun. It's worth it. I'm ex-Navy, so I don't get seasick. We only had one ship. We went to extra and the wife got sick, and I'm like, and I just forgot that I was in the Navy. I was laughing. She don't want to take no medicine. She bought the medicine, didn't want to take it, and she was in the bed most of the time. I'm like, okay. I was at the bar having a beer. But most of these boats all inclusive. There's so many things to do on it. On the tip of the sea. I found the ice skating ring, but it's too late. I've never ice skated before, but I wanted to try it. Um, there's so much. I got on that slide, almost threw my back out. I'll never do that again. But there's so much stuff. We're going on another one for my birthday in August. I gotta start. I gotta start putting money down on the uh, the Alaska cruise. That's coming up. That's gonna be coming up right behind. I gotta see when. I gotta start. I've never been. I've always wanted to go to Alaska. I'd be following Charles. Charles is he's the adventurer. He does stuff and asks me want to go. I'm like, yeah, I'm with it. Because I'd still be at home. Like, yeah, I'm with it. Let's go. Let's let's go. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm with it. Like, no, we be figuring it out. But um, and one person had said it. I forgot who. There was a person said it. After a while, you ain't gonna be able to adventure. So why not? Why not now? You know what I mean? Hold on. Why not? You know what I mean? All right. Thanks for coming by and appreciate you. Um, why not enjoy yourself? Why not enjoy your life? Why not try something different? What the? Oh, here it is. Let's see. Yeah, the sun's coming up. Why not try something different? You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is because remember I did a video and said, I was asking myself a question: Am I toxic? Are you toxic? Is what you think is what other people? Are you the toxic one in your friendships and your relationships? Are you the one that gets mad very quickly? At this point, I'm tired. I'm old. I don't want to be mad. I want to be happy. Just leave me alone. If I'm minding my own business, if I'm minding my own business, bro, relax. Leave me alone. Let me do my little bit. Look, I'm talking about making a video about plugging and throwing dirt and raking it out. And that's making me happy. I don't know what I'm doing. I done effed up the lawn. I got to figure it out. I got like 3 or 4 different types of grass, but I'm not trying. The people with the money, they kill off the other grass. I already know. I'm gonna show y'all in the video. I already know which grass is gonna die off in June. It's just gonna die because of the heat. It's just gonna die. So why do I need to kill it off now? Let it grow. It's gonna get wiped out, and all that's gonna be left are my plugs. So I'm gonna keep on plugging. I'm gonna keep on doing what I'm doing. You see what I'm saying? There's a method to my madness. I'm not spending extra money to kill something that I know is going to die off anyway. You see what I mean? I get home, I'm play with my toys and do some videos of playing with my toys. I'm not I'm not looking to have well, you should have script and all this other stuff. I got people sending me stuff. One person wanted me to do hey, we'd like you to do a video on our cardboard, our electric scissors. It cuts cardboard. I had fun doing that because my wife was always buying stuff from Amazon cardboard to cut it up. But and I was like, okay, I'll try it. Oh, we're out. Then why'd you contact me? Why did you contact me? And I got one company wanted me to test out their purple pounding dildo. What? What? Purple pounding dildo? What? Yo, play. I don't roll like that. This is a lawnmower cruising and walking my fat behind channel. We don't roll like that. What? You know, the purple pounder. Yeah. Hold up. Really? For this for entertainment purposes only. By the way, really? Some of this stuff, guys. I mean, I can't make this mess up. You know? Hold on. Uh, let's see. Let's switch this puppy around. Yeah, I hold him. The purple, the purple pounder. I'm like, yo, really? I don't roll like that. Sorry, but it's all good. when I realized what it was, because they'll send you something, you You gotta hit the link. They'll send you something, then you gotta hit the link, and you gotta, I'm like, what the heck is that? I got a company that had me check out the lawnmower blades for a 50-inch lawnmower. I'm gonna go on, what you call it? Just gonna put out a thing, free 50-inch lawnmower blades. Come get it. I don't need it. Well, yeah, well that, hey, oh, that don't fit my channel. I get these companies, man. I was excited. I thought they wanted me to try out their robot lawnmower, and I'm like, yeah. Yeah, never heard from them again. Don't call me with that mess no more. You know what I mean? Don't call me with that mess no more. Y'all playing. I'm getting all excited. We're gonna keep a trial on our robotic lawnmower. And stuff like that. Stop lying. But, oh, I got one though. I got to go to the website and order another battery. It's a hedge clipper, but it's a small handheld one that I kind of need right now. I haven't used it in a while, so that the battery died. It went below the, the level. I got to check my other batteries to make sure they're okay. But, stick to the front of the truck. Whatever, Mike. You just as polite as these other drivers. I went in on another platform by these idiots. They, no, you don't know what you're talking about. Truck. Yeah, okay. And one guy said I drove with a flat tire for 3 states. I said, "You liar! You're a liar. You wouldn't have got past a scale house in any other states. They'd have pulled you in. They could tell when you got a flat tire." So what? Hey, Mike, what temp is it up there where you at right now? Are you in summer? Like right now, it's 70. Where am I? I'm in Georgia. Where am I in Georgia? No, I'm not. I'm in Carolina. I think I'm in South. Yeah, I'm in South Carolina. 65 miles from 26. 26 west. 26 west of 77. And we're gonna get there, get that out the way. Uh, like where I'm going to pick up this load, it don't matter. It's a live load, but it don't matter when I get there. They're still gonna load me. But because it's a small company, it's still gonna load me. But everybody, oh, it's cold again. Jesus. That's crazy. It was 94 a week, now it's cold again. Oh, Jesus. don't want to let go of winter. That's the problem with the soybean grass. My soybean grass ain't gonna start growing until it starts being constantly 80s and 90s. It's not gonna really start growing. I need it to really start growing. But I need to aerate. I need to tear up the ground to get it to start aerating and reproducing like it needs to. I've been letting it go, thinking I was doing something, but I need to go ahead and do it because I'm tired. So that's one of the things we're going to do. One of the things we're going to do, we'll get that out of the way. Oh, boy. After the next load, they'll probably give me one or two more loads, then I'm home. Then I'm home. So I'm gonna be playing with my 4K camera. I'm gonna be playing with my 4K camera for a while. I want to start working with that one. Have you scalped your lawn yet? Because with Bermuda, I didn't realize that you got to scalp that lawn. It sucks because you get afraid and you're scared to do it, but it actually comes back a whole lot greener when you scalp that lawn. And they're telling me I'm supposed to be scalping my zoysia. I'm scared to do it. But I got the real more. I think I might go ahead and scalp it. Um, I'm not going to scalp the plugs, but I think I'm going to go ahead and scalp it. I need to scalp the Bermuda. I got a Bermuda, but it's dying and thinning out because I wasn't supposed to put Bermuda on my lawn. I wasn't supposed to put it because it's shade. Bermuda don't look good with the shade. And I finally figured out, uh, wow. Well, Mike, where you're at, you need cold weather like a turf type tall fescue, a perennial rye, or Kentucky blue. I don't know how much shade you got, but those that's the grass for you up there, buddy. Oh man, this new mount just shakes all over the place. Be dizzy, but I'm gonna stop effing with it. All right, hey, thanks for coming in. We about to shut down in about 2 or 3 minutes anyway. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate you. Enjoy your day. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Yeah. Happy Monday. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. I got 200 miles to go. Love this message. Mouse ate it. Oh, dang. Oh, well. Get right. Get right. I want to get one of those campers. See that the car in front of us, that little mini teardrop camper. I wouldn't mind getting one of them, the real small ones. I think they're cool. I don't have no room for it, but that would be cool. Something small like that. Oh, boy. It was Mega Mouse poop after he done. Oh, he enjoyed that. He was like, "Thank you." Oh, and, oh. All right, guys. I'm going to get shut it down. Coming up next, wellness with Frugal Mama. Get your workout on. Positive affirmation and fashion sense. After that, Eddie Lugo Studios at 7:15, I believe. And cruising is fun anytime at Eddie Lugo Studios at 9. There's T with the T at 9:15. Check them out. Y'all have a great Monday. Oh, wow. This sun's getting me. Y'all have a great Monday and start your week right. Always, as always, you think nobody loves you, I love you, and God loves you. Y'all have a blessed day. Deuces.